Okay, imagine you go to a foreign land and you hear about a great wonder of the world there. Imagine you ask a man named Jerry where it is, and he takes you to a small office building and says, "This is the wonder you seek." You probably wouldn't believe Jerry, right? Why would an office building be considered a wonder of the world? So you keep looking. You come across a woman named Sherry and ask her, "Where's this great wonder that I've been hearing about?" And she takes you to a gigantic pyramid. "This is the wonder you seek," she says. Sherry is much more believable than Jerry, right? The pyramid clearly took a lot of work to make it. That's what makes it a wonder. Proof of work is a similar idea, except it works with numbers instead of buildings. An important fact about numbers is that most numbers are big, however you define big. Proof of work uses another trapdoor function, like a digital signature, but instead of making it something that is difficult to forge, it uses something that is difficult to predict. So I put a number into this trapdoor function and hash it, as it's called, and it outputs a completely different number in an unpredictable way. If I hash another nearby number, and the output is then completely different from the previous output. So now if I come to you with a big number, and when you hash it, it comes out to a really small number, that's evidence that I searched through a lot of numbers to find it. Most of the big inputs hash to big outputs, because most numbers are big. So that special input comes out small. It's like a block in a pyramid, evidence of a lot of work. You can't just take a small number and run the hash backwards, because it's a trapdoor function. It doesn't go backwards. So that's how proof of work works. Bitcoin uses proof of work to determine which version of the blockchain is the real one, which makes falsifying the history of the Bitcoin economy very difficult. Say Jerry and Sherry from earlier both come to you with different versions of the blockchain, and Jerry's blockchain has a bunch of big numbers that hash to big numbers, whereas Sherry's blockchain has a bunch of big numbers that hash to small numbers. Sherry's blockchain, like the pyramid, represents a lot more time and effort, a lot more work, because small numbers are rare. So her blockchain is probably the one that everyone has been working on.